be a 3-2 to Machado. And
now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Yesterday. And on 3-1, this ball's hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Miller has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the Cubs in Majestic. Now a ground ball towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. Throw into third. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only one gone.
Squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. That's in there, base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Chris Miller. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
Working its way back inside, and I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now. With
not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. And they're going to tag that third runner out, but 2 runs will score. Chris Miller. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Wow. A man could capture a moment like that on the first pitch. Derek Jeter homers into the right center field bleachers. El Capitan, he has come home.
It's been 100 years of baseball and counting at this place, and the charm hasn't faded a bit. And with final warm-ups nearly complete, let's check out the starting lineups for each manager here tonight. Chris Miller. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Rosario is going to have room out there as he puts this away to Chris Miller.
The outside corner, and that's the spot he's going to need to start finding.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Chris Miller.
All right, here we go now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And this is lined hard to deep left. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
And all through this, most likely keep that winning streak going.
Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Miller is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Chris Miller. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And he knows the speed heading down the line, so he won't even risk the throw, and that should go down as an infield single.
And that's one of those where even if he fields this thing cleanly, he was going to have a tough time squaring those shoulders back up and then throwing all the way across his body. But once it doesn't find the pocket, forget it. It's going to be an infield hit.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. 2 down here in the 9th.
Well, you know,
line and gone. And the Dodgers lead 4-3 on a 2-run home run by Juan Uribe.
The 1-0 pitch. Here's that curve. Swing and a drive.
It's been 100 years of baseball and counting at this place. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller will stand in, and you see done over the past 4 games as hot as they come.
Chris Miller.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out. In last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Goes the other way with a curveball here, and he got a lot of it out to deep left. Miller is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. That's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Changed up on him there, but it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Miller has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2. Chris Miller. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Rosario is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
Taking a
Chris Miller. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Miller is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
moving to his right because he's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. There's one, and he'll have to hold on to it there as the takeout slide had him well off balance. Runner goes for second. In the dirt here. Not in time. He's in there at second. Chris Miller. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are...
Hutchins throw. The runner breaks for the plate. Here's the throw. Wow. He is out. The Buccos win it. Raise the Jolly Roger. They waved home Shearholtz. He's thrown out at the plate. The Buccos win their 90th. What a finish.
Beautiful panoramic shot there of the Gateway Arch looming high over Busch Stadium. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller, another 0-2. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Wheeler has got it, and the side is retired. That average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Miller is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
Field.
And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Miller is going to have room out there as he puts Chris Miller 1-1. And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Miller will get there, and he puts it away to retire the... Chris Miller.
Fouling that one off.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Miller comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Chris Miller. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Chris Miller. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. To second for one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over.
This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Miller is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire.
Play. We had to wait. It was the plate umpire making the call. Hello, Yasiel Puig. What a way to start a career.
Will Venable.
Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium. And as we close in on first pitch, there you get a look at the starting lineups this afternoon. Chris Miller will get his first.
Little too much elevation. That could come back and bite him.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Well,
Looking 0 for 4 in the loss. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Miller is going to have room out there as he puts this. Chris Miller. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he'll make it into scoring. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 5 innings. Changed up on him there, but it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Miller is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two. Chris Miller. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Chris Miller will stand in now. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And Franzen lines one toward right center field. That's going to split the gap and go to the wall. 1 run scores. Here comes Carrera. He'll score. They're waving Michael Young home. The throw to the plate. The Phillies have won it. Kevin Franzen comes off the bench.
Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller will stand in. Will be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about 2-1. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Miller is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Give him the lead.
Hey, get your pitch, drive it.
This is hit sharply to the left side, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that. Chris Miller. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. Under it is Craig, and that's out.
Now, if those had come with guys on base, but as it is, this has been a pretty good outing.
Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Miller has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
He's really only made one bad pitch the entire.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Miller is there, and he has it for the out.
Rally against him.
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Miller is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here.
First ball swinging. Marwin Gonzalez right back through the wickets. And the no-hitter and perfect game are gone. Bottom of the 19th inning, and we are finally going home. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
What a night.
A strike away and out away is Homer Bailey. Ground ball.